told to prepare a speech that just told you a little bit about myself, not a political rah-rah speech like was so nicely delivered. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself and how I came to this point in life. My name is Doug Butzier, and I would like to represent the citizens of Iowa as a United States Senator and the Libertarian Party in that position. I have no political experience, and that might be one of the best reasons to vote for me, to represent you in the city, in the seat of government. I am an Iowan. I was born in Iowa. I was raised in Iowa. I've lived in a few other states. I have not lived in other parts of the world. I've traveled a little bit. I make my living as an emergency physician. I think every day I prove my ability to make critical decisions in sometimes pressure cooker environments. I'm used to stress, and I am practicing exerting skills required in life and death situations. I believe that people need authentic representation, and I'm here to offer my skills, my compassion, and my dedication to represent the Libertarian Party as your senator from Iowa. On the website of the Cato Institute, which I think most of you are familiar with, there's a quote from Thomas Jefferson, and in it he describes his process in writing the Declaration of Independence. He said that he turned to neither book nor pamphlet to write it. He simply attempted to place before mankind the common sense of the subject. Fellow libertarians, I believe that this nation needs a return to some common sense in government. Just like we all apply common sense in our everyday lives to deal with issues and survive and thrive in life. Let me go on to tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, I was born here, and I was born in Mount Pleasant, right across the street from Iowa Wesleyan College, where our speaker this morning is currently working. I attended Northern University High School in Cedar Falls. Actually started kindergarten in that same building, Price Lab School, that they tore down last year, as you may know. Went to NU High, graduated from there. Got my Bachelor of Science degree from, followed by my medical degree from the University of Iowa. I did my emergency medicine residency at the University of Arizona. And as a practicing emergency physician, I joined the United States Army Reserve, attained the rank of major there. I'm no longer in the reserves. 5 years ago, I wanted to explore more about the workings of modern economics, and I went back to the University of Iowa and obtained a master's in business administration. I'm immersed in community life, and I'm faced with the same issues that you face: economic uncertainty, community survival, negotiating the ins and outs of our healthcare system. And believe me, I'm really immersed in those issues, not only as a physician, but I'm also president of the medical staff at Mercy Hospital in Dubuque. I'm on the board of trustees for Mercy Hospital. And I consider myself still a novice student of economics. Ed has kindly sent me some books recently to help school me a little bit more on that. I'm married. I have two grown kids from a previous marriage. I have three teenage kids from my current marriage, thanks to my lovely wife, Ann. And I'm concerned about what sort of a world that that our young people are going to inherit. Speaking of economics, I'm inspired by the work of Milton Friedman, and I believe my background and experience and literally on the front lines of everyday life, that I'm a person that could best serve and represent the principles of the Libertarian Party in the United States Senate. I also believe that most citizens in this country are libertarians. They just don't know it. Dr. Heeb mentioned that the world's shortest political quiz. I oftentimes bring that out when I'm having discussions with friends and acquaintances, and I challenge them to take the test, and they do, and they all land in the libertarian quadrant, every one of them, every time. And they thought they thought the Republican Party held the same views that they did. And they're always surprised to learn that it's actually the Libertarian Party that holds their same views. So I've managed to convert some people I don't know if they've changed the registration, but it opened their eyes anyway. We all recognize that government interference in the marketplace and entitlements are the major factors holding the economy back. I think as Iowans, as Iowa Libertarians, our biggest challenge is going to be convincing people that they'll be better off without the massive entitlement programs, particularly they're part of the Farm Bill. That's going to be a challenge for the Libertarian Party. But anyway, back to Milton Friedman, who gave us he gave a series of lectures that have been published by the Hoover Institution, one of which is entitled "Why Government is the Problem." I wrote, it should be required reading in our schools, but of course, no, it shouldn't. Parents and teachers should decide what's required reading in our schools, not the government. In this essay, he lays out a very well-reasoned argument that the major social problems in the United States have been produced by well-intentioned, initially, actions of the government. He speaks to the power of special interests arising from concentrated benefits of most government actions and their dispersed costs, as the difference between the self-interest of individuals when they are engaged in the private sector and the self-interest of the same individuals when they are engaged in the government sector. The result is a government system that's no longer controlled by we the people. Instead of Lincoln's government of the people, by the people, and for the people, we now have a government of the people, by the bureaucrats, for the bureaucrats. I stand here before you and I'm offering you representation, accountability, and common sense. As your U.S. Senator, I will use my skills to promote a new kind of government that works for the people because I am one of you. Thank you.